What's poppin', billionaires gang? I know it's been a minute. I'm actually going to be making a video about that, so you guys should anticipate the video. What I'm going to be doing today is something very unique, and I just thought to share these things with you guys. I'm not just going to be limiting that to just today. I'm going to be giving you guys every trading days. This is the way I see the market. Don't get me wrong, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. These things has worked for me, so I just decided to share with you guys. Alright, so it's not basically for everybody, it's just for some people who might probably need it. I'm going to be giving you guys two powerful zones that if the market wants to continue its downtrend, the market would definitely respect them. As you guys can see, we're in a downtrend, and I make use of 1 hour, alright, because I'm a day trader. As you guys know, I just do my analysis on the 1 hour and get into the trade on the 15 minutes. I have key psychological levels on the chart. Those of you guys that have known me, you know I'm very big when it comes to key psychological level. I love key psychological level. So if you're on a downtrend, I expect price to continue the downtrend. Alright, except if something change. Alright, probably price break above this one. That's when we can say we want to start looking for buys. But as of now, price is still in the downtrend, and these zones that I'm going to be marking are the zones where I'm waiting for market to kind of push back to. If price push back to them, I'm going to be going short. Alright, now the key psychological level helps me to kind of really see this very well. Key psychological level just make it very easy. So if you're trading break and retest, you want to put key psychological levels on your chart, because it makes your break and retest very easy. You'll be able to know the important zones in the market. Alright, the first zone I'm going to be trading is going to be this key psychological level right here. Alright, this one right here. Okay, so I'll be waiting for price to push back to the key psychological level so that I can get into the trade. So why do I choose this key psychological level? If you're trading key psychological level like I do, always have other confluences. Alright, now the confluence we can have is that we have price, let's even go back. Alright, let's go back to this point here. We can see price go to this point here, fake out to this point here and reverse, break this point here, retest this point again, push back again, retest this point again, push back, break above it. Alright, and when price comes to this point here, we can see some sort of reaction right at that point here. We can see a reaction. Alright, this is a bullish candle right here. Anytime price gets to that point, price is reacting to that point. Alright, so having that right there, has shown me automatically that the zone is a very strong zone. So what I just needed is for price to push back to that point and give me a rejection that I'm looking for. Alright, so another very powerful zones that I'm going to be marking on my chart is going to be this guy right here. This zone is a very powerful zone as well. If this one failed right here, this one will probably not fail. Alright, now this is the next key psychological level. This is the next key psychological level right here. So we have the first key psychological level, and now we're having the second key psychological level. Alright, now why am I choosing this second key psychological level? Is if you go back, right, you can see a rejection right at this point here, a rejection right here, a rejection right here, and now we can see price push back above here and crash to the downside. Now even if we look further to the back, alright, you can see price rejecting this point here at this point here. This is a reaction right here. This reaction tells us that that zone is a strong zone, even though the sellers were able to overpower the market at the point. Alright, and we can see price push back to this point again. After pushing back there, bounces back. Price got to this point again. After getting there, bounces back. So we have 1, 2, reaction 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright, so the zone is also a very strong zone. Alright, so let's say peradventure I got into this trade right here and I got pinned out on my trade. I'm going to be re-entering the trade just at this point here. That's what I'm going to be doing today on gold SPX. Alright, looking at SPX. So what I'm going to be doing, we're just going to be repeating the same thing, right? We have SPS key psychological levels right on the chart. Alright, SPS key psychological level help us to see, alright, zones that are more powerful. Alright, it just makes us understand. Like if you can see SPX, you can see that anytime price get to key psychological level, it reacted. Get to key psychological level, reaction. Key psychological level right here, reaction. Key psychological level, reaction but failed, we lost the trade. Key psychological level, reaction down. Key psychological level, reaction down. Alright, this is an example of a trade fail that I talked to you guys about on the gold analysis. Alright, so we marked this zone right here as our strong zone. Price got there, we got into the trade, we lost the trade. Then we have our second entry, so we got into the trade on our second entry right here, so you guys can see what I mean. So now let's proceed to getting our zones on the chart. The first one is going to be this guy right here. Alright, so let's extend that up a little bit. Alright, so why do we have this guy? The reason is because we have price reject this point, price reject this point, even price came back to this point here and reject and bounce back up again. Alright, so that's the reason. So I'm going to be having this type of situation right here. So if price get to this point right here, I'm going to be getting into the trade. Now we can further increase this one a little bit to the upside and just make it balance to the top of this week right here and push this one right here. So we have it. So now I have this key psychological level as a powerful key psychological level, and also this key psychological level as a powerful key psychological level. So if I get into this trade right at this point here, probably if price rejects and give me an entry and I get into the trade, even if I lose the trade, I'm just going to be patiently waiting at this point again. Moving to Gbpusd, we just repeat the same thing. On the 1 hour, we have this very powerful zone right here, so we mark it, push it down a little bit. That's what we have. Alright, so we have price touches. If you drag it and extend it to the back, we have price touch. Okay, and what we have again, alright, what we have, another powerful zone we have again is going to be this powerful zone right here. Okay, now why do I choose this powerful zone? Is because we have, you know, price break above this point here, we have price reject this point here, and if you extend it further down, alright, you can see price, you know, bounce away from here, bounce away from here. Alright, so this key psychological level is not really strong for me. That's why I'm not having this key psychological level as easy as that. Okay, so this is just how I look at the market every day. This is how I look at the market every morning, every single day. So guys, what I want you to do now is please let me know on the comment section if this video is helpful, so that I can continue to do it. If I get into the trade, I'm going to be posting it on the Telegram channel to show you guys. Stay profitable and God bless you. Bye for now, guys.